Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another Daily Destiny with Jessie B. I am Jessie Christensen, and this morning I want to share with you and give you one practical tool to punch the devil in the face. Seriously, my roommate showed me this tool that she's been using for the last couple weeks, and it has changed my life. And first of all, happy Friday, happy Blue Friday. I'm wearing my Seahawks gear. For those who are in Seattle and Seahawks fans, happy Blue Friday to you. Okay, so one tool. So we know that the devil is crafty, right? And he tells lies at us daily. He throws lies at us daily. So how do we fight against the enemy? How do we fight? Well, we use the Word of God. We use the Word of God. It talks in Ephesians about daily putting on our armor of God. So when the day comes, when evil comes and those lies comes, that we'll be ready to fight in battle. And actually in verse 17, it says specifically, take the helmet of salvation, the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. So the Word is our sword that we are going to fight with. So if we're going to use the Word of God to punch the devil in the face, how can we practically do that? So before I give you the tool, we need to identify some things first. So the first thing we need to do is we need to identify the lie that the enemy is fighting with. What are we fighting against? What is the lie that the enemy is telling us daily? Then we need to discover and we need to unpack the truths and God's promises from the Bible. So we need to go look at what truths and promises in the Bible we are going to fight with. And then we need to apply those truths to our daily lives. And when we apply them, that is when we fight. So to fight, we need to constantly meditate on those truths. Okay, back. Sorry guys, I keep losing connection. But we need to meditate on those truths to drown out the lies, especially during those seasons that are really relentless. So it's not enough to just glance at a Bible verse or read it online. We need to meditate on His Word daily and constantly and consistently throughout the day. So this is what my roommate showed me. It is so simple, yet so powerful. So we all have iPhones, right? Or phones that we use. And I would show you, but I'm actually talking on my phone right now. But every phone has a calendar that we can put events in. And every 30 minutes, every 10 minutes, and every on the hour, we get reminders of those events, right? So she said, write down a truth or promise of God and write it down for every hour of the day. And so I did. And I was constantly being reminded of God's truth in my life. Literally 3 times an hour, I would get these reminders and I would just read these promises of truths constantly. And I would meditate on. I didn't even have time to be distracted by the enemy's lies because I was constantly being reminded by God's truth. And so that is how we punch the devil in the face. We use the Word of God and we meditate it on daily. And so I hope that gives you guys a tool to use to fight the enemy. And I am actually going to I'll post a picture later today just to kind of give you a sample and maybe some truths that you can use to fight the battle. And so I thank you guys for joining me this morning. Good morning, Stephanie from Montana. And Ashley, good morning. Go Hawks. Yes, go Hawks. I'm so excited for this weekend. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I will actually not be on Facebook Live on Monday. I'm actually going to go home for the weekend. And so I'll be home in Washington. I might jump on maybe quickly later the day to introduce you maybe to some of my family because I just love my family and being home. So Jody said, I love this. What a great tool to be lifted up and fight the enemy. Oh, thanks, Jody. Yeah, it is a simple yet so practical tool to do it. And we all have our phones. We all checking our phones, and so might as well check it for something that we can meditate on and fight the devil with. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and remember that you are worthy, you are beautiful, and you are strong, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.